I'm here. I'm not sure if anybody will join me this morning or not. I wanted to check in with Francis this morning and Sheila and some of the rest of you guys. I'm here by myself right now. We go over on the my other side and mute some stuff. Till anybody shows up, I'm just going to sew on some of my stuff. It's just me right now. May just be me. May just be here talking to myself. Where you going? Okay. All right. Well, hello, 351 Cleveland. Just me and you here right now. I thought some of the sewing ladies might want to show up. Oh, Deb showed up. Hello, Deb. How are you today? I didn't go live last night, and I want all you guys to show up, but I wanted to hear from Frances. She went to the doctor yesterday. There's Sheila. Good morning, Sheila.
Good morning.
I thought it was just going to be me here for a minute. But I kind of wanted to hear from Frances, so I thought I'd just go on here for a little bit and see if she sees us here and comes and tells us how her stuff went yesterday.
Yeah.
Manila.
I'm anxious to hear how she's doing. Well, I'm doing laundry right now, and I balance my checkbook, and just little things around the house got to get done.
Well, yeah, early this morning when I paid two bills, two of them that I had to send. I paid most of them online, but two of them I mailed. And I got some spaghetti sauce cooking over there, but I turned it off so I wouldn't burn it while I was over here. I don't need to be over here right now, but I said I kind of promised Frances that I wanted to hear from her. And I think I told you last night I'd go live this morning too.
Yeah. When I do spaghetti sauce, I just fry up my hamburger meat and put everything else in my crock pot, and I just put it on low and let it go all day.
Well, this is a packet of that Mrs. Wages that I'm putting in some of the ripe tomatoes and making. Yeah,
the only thing I've tried now, I went on the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch and watched hers, but the second batch was much better than the first batch. Okay. What I did on the first batch, I had real large cucumbers, and I sliced them up. My son said he likes them, but I don't really care for them. So the next batch, and I went back and watched hers again, and I got smaller cucumbers, the small ones, and did it. And I made us a egg salad last night, my son and I, to eat, and I put those cucumbers in it. And I'm telling you, those cucumbers were amazing. I loved them. And that was the secret, to use smaller cucumbers. But I used that Mrs. Wages lime, and I went by her recipe and did it. And they're good.
Dee, I got Homestead in the Woods with Dee. I got mail from you this morning. I'm going to show them in a little bit. she would popped up. And there's more. Yeah. But I was just giving her a hint that I was going to show it a little bit. So
yeah.
And I didn't want to interrupt you. I apologize for interrupting sometimes, but
for breakfast I had some toast, and I had a little bit of my blueberry with lemon jelly jam I put up, and so I stuck it in the refrigerator in a little jar, and I had some of it on toast. Oh my gosh, it is amazing.
I bet
it tastes so good.
It sure does sound good. I'm going to show them everything in that envelope here in just a minute, Dee. I was letting Sheila talk first.
Okay, I'm done.
No, it's fine. I
want to see fabric.
It's not fabric. But anyway, I got a package this morning from Homestead in the Woods with Dee. If she'll post her link, that'd be, if you want to right hand and post your link, Dee. It come in this package, so I'm going to show this. This is the refrigerator magnet with her channel name on it. I got it. She sent me a keychain with her channel name on it. All kinds of stuff.
All kinds of goodies.
All kinds of goodies. And I had this on my refrigerator, but I pulled it off to bring it over here in front of this. And stickers. I've got stickers. There's two of those that I'll put on my sticker board, which I'm not doing much with my channel sticker board anymore. I had bought these things and put Rita's Roost on it, and Millie pulled them all off, so my sticker board looks kind of funny right now. And a pretty card.
How sweet.
I think she made it. Dee, you made it, didn't you? Says, thank you. Hello, Rita. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm looking forward to seeing you and the ladies on the next live. Well, if you're not busy, you need to come on up, Dee. Sheila will move over and make room for you.
Yeah, I can move. I did watch a video, The Simple Quilter. I've been watching her some, and she did one telling the reasons why she used spray starch and a liquid starch. And then this morning she did one I really liked. She went outside and sprayed different starches and told why she liked them. And I'm going to get me some liquid starch, and I'm going to start doing my fabrics that way.
Yeah, I got mail from you this morning. That card, it's pretty. Those are pretty.
Thank you.
It is.
And I know you made it because it says handmade by Dee on the back of it.
Yeah. How are you ladies doing?
Other goodies. And I've got my quilt block from Mona, but I was waiting for Mona to, if she comes on, don't know if she will or not, but
she was on Discord earlier.
Okay, this is just one of them pop-ups. But
yeah, I just seen a message on there.
Do you have
I thought it was today's message.
Do I have? Yes, I do. Yeah. If you type hen, it'll drop your link. HEN.
All righty. There we go.
Must come in. I was picking beans and tomatoes. Can't stay long. I have an appointment. I got to get back over to the kitchen too, but I had to come up for a little bit. I missed you guys last night, so. But that recliner sure did feel good. So I went to bed early and slept pretty good. So
good.
Hey, Stephen. Hey, Moon Boots. Moon Boots put in hen, HEN. What was I going to say? Just it. Oh, the young lady was saying that she was going to do, or she was picking. I want to try dilly beans. Have you ever had dilly beans?
Dilly beans. I've made them. You see, I've been canning for 40 years, so I've made them before. But my husband didn't want them, so I don't make them. I don't keep making them.
Is that the ones with vinegar in them?
Like pickled beans, yeah, and that's what you're talking about. Pickled beans.
I tried on my family way back. They didn't like them either.
Yeah, that's me. I do what Terry likes, what I know he'll eat. So.
Yeah, mine like just regular canned green beans or some with little potatoes in them.
Yeah.
I've canned them that way too. Long time ago.
No sense working on something that's not going to be eaten.
And I did some pickled corn one time. Terry wouldn't eat that, so I'm not going to make that again. So just stick with beans and taters, and he's pretty good. He's easy to please. You don't have to have him nothing different.
Yeah. Well, somebody was talking about them last night, how good they were, I guess, how she does them. And I said, well, I'm going to a meetup in Kentucky in September. And I said, well, you just make sure you pack a pint of those beans so I can try them. She said, you're going to want more than one. I said, well, then pack me 2 or 3.
Uh-huh. Well, I said, I know they're good. A lot of people love them. My niece, she loves them. She's bought them up at Branson before, and she come several years ago and come on. Can you make these dilly beans? And I think I did, but then Terry didn't want them, so I didn't keep making them.
Yeah.
Rita, have you made any relishes like you put on Crowder peas? Or like
no, I haven't.
Peas?
I haven't this year, but there's some down in my pantry from the previous years.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I got a lot of old stuff down there.
You better be eating on that old stuff.
I better be eating it. I have been because I needed the pint jars, so I've been open every time that I wash dishes. I have another pint jar to wash and reuse. But I know there's too much down there. Too much stuff.
I love corn relish.
Pretty old. Yeah.
I did that corn relish.
Now, I did pick up some half-pint jars the other day. They're quilted. And on the box of it, it says something about like canning jelly in them. It's good for 18 months.
Yeah.
It can't go longer than that?
I would if it's May, because that's not long enough. I've got stuff in there real old, so and I wouldn't. Some of it I would still eat. Now the peaches and stuff like that, they get to looking bad, but jelly, I think jelly would be fine for a long time.
Yeah, I do too. I was surprised at that.
Would the chat quit moving? What? Seemed like it did, didn't it?
Is your chat frozen?
I don't know. We don't have a whole lot of people in here, but I know I just popped up here. Maybe it ain't moving on. Ain't nobody typing nothing. Somebody type something. Let's see if it's working.
Well, I'm on my iPad, so I can't.
You can't
do that.
But Mona's not in here, but I did get her quilt block, and she sent me a rooster. See, I got a rooster.
That's cute.
Isn't that pretty? Get it right. There you go. So that was cute, and it goes right. It's going to match right along with the rest of them.
Yeah, she did. My quilt block she sent me. It's a Jacob's ladder also, but mine's like teal and pink.
Okay. That's pretty. Oh, everybody's too busy sewing to chat. I understand.
Well, I kind of messed up yesterday when we were on the chat in the daytime, and I was cutting my fabric, and it came in a kit. So I cut a 3-inch, and it should have been a 3.5 strip. So either I got to go buy a little piece, of fabric, the smallest I could get, but it's kind of like stars where I could mix them up. And I've got enough left of some other colors in it that I think I'm just going to kind of mix them up, because the pattern, each block has a star, and the background, the points of the star, they're all the same color.
Okay.
So I think I'm just going to mix them up, which will be fine.
Now, nobody will ever know but you.
And I said, that's what I get for cutting while also watching a live video. But I thought I was on the 3.5, but I was on the 3. Luckily, it was on my first cut, so all the others were 3.5.
Just the one.
Just that one. I'm like, dang it.
I've almost got this one put together.
But it's real pretty fabric. It's Harvest by Deb Strain.
Oh, I bet that is pretty.
It's just gorgeous colors.
But I've got to put these on it. I don't know why I didn't put them on them blocks as I was putting it together, but I've got the top and another side to do, and then to put a border.
So all that's like a border around what you've already got up there.
This part will be top. You can see it on one side, but not the top and the other side. So I've got to add a little bit more, and then I've cut, and then it's going to have this border on the side of it.
Oh, that's pretty.
Pretty. And the backing. This is gonna be the back too.
That's gorgeous fabric.
It is pretty, yeah.
Who was
So
that
it's
made by?
1 second, I'll tell you for sure.
That's really pretty.
It's Kate's Garden Gate by Betsy Chachin, Chutchian.
Okay,
It's
Garden Gate.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Let your dreams bloom in floral bloom. But anyway, that's just a little salvage off of it. Sometimes I cut them off and look at them for a while before I put them in the trash.
Yeah, I don't do anything with the salvages. I don't keep them.
I don't either. But that motor, sometimes I have a little quote or something that's real sweet, and I'll hang on to it for a while.
Did you get that at your local quilt shop? Or
I did, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Tennessee. I'm still eating food my mother canned. She's been gone for 24 years.
Oh my gosh.
That's a long time, but I've got some that's probably 8 or 10 years old anyway. And it depends on what it is.
Even when my kids were little, we usually ate up from one year to the next.
Let me this minute.
Hello.
It wasn't Mama, so I'm not going to answer it. Now, if it's Mama, I'd answer it. So
yeah.
What was we talking about? I forget.
Well, we were talking. The last thing you showed was the fabric from Garden Gate, and you said you got it at your local quilt shop.
Quilt shop, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's pretty. Well, it's not a big store, so she just kind of the newer lines, she keeps. And then after they're gone, sometimes you can't. If you don't get what you need, then it'll be gone next time. If you don't make your quilt pretty quick. So.
Yeah, well, a lot of smaller quilt shops. One of them's is only 10 miles from me. She does that. She'll only get a bolt of each color in a line, and that's all she does.
Yeah.
But then sometimes she can go back and do a second order. But I know she doesn't want to have to carry too much that she can't sell.
Yeah, and keep the newer stuff coming. Along too.
But that's pretty fabric.
My computer updated, so it knocked me off.
Well, y'all wake up.
Where's everybody else at?
I don't know. It's only 13 in here. I was just kind of waiting around, see if Francis would notice we was here. But
yeah, I gotta go in a little bit.
I
got clothes in the dryer. I'm kind of waiting on them to.
Yeah.
How is Francis?
Well, she. There's nothing broken. I got a little comment from her last night on those tomatoes I posted. I posted them just so she'd see them, so I could ask about her. And lo and behold, she did. She popped up there.
So
and
what did Francis say?
She got a shot, but nothing was broken on her hip.
Well, good. Must have been just more maybe muscle pain or something. Not
probably.
It's good that it wasn't the bone.
Yeah. Hello to Jane.
Have you seen?
That would have really set her back.
Oh yes,
she would not be someone.
Kim, has Kim been in here for us?
Not this morning. Has she got some issues?
No, she had grandkids, and I didn't know remember she was going to be quilting with her grandson.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know she had shown anything that she was doing.
No. Well, I said what I do post this about 10 minutes before I come on here. Oh Oh,
And she has to run back to the kitchen to see about something and come back.
uh,
Well, that's okay.
turned off my pot so I could come over here and not burn my spaghetti sauce.
Hey, Janie Jane.
So are you canning your spaghetti sauce?
I'm going to. It'll be about 5 pints is all it is. Just small
Did
batch.
you use that? Is there a Mrs. Wages mix?
Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Wages pasta sauce is what they call it, but I call it spaghetti sauce. Ain't that the same thing? So
Yeah. Do you just put it in like with your cooked tomatoes? Is that what you do?
that's what I did, yeah. And I will water bath it because of all the spices in it. Now I know I didn't them tomatoes yesterday, but I will this.
Yeah, I've always just water bath tomatoes before.
But those
So
I do
is
those.
the spaghetti sauce good?
Is it good? I think it is.
Okay. I've only done salsa.
I've seen some of those packages in Walmart before.
It's just got all the spices and stuff already in it, so it
The
just
only
makes it
thing
easy
I've done is
Yeah.
picked up the lime and the canning salt of that lime.
I did pick up some lime, but I haven't used any of it yet. I just not had a need to use it in any of it yet.
Oh, I made some of those lime pickles and they are so good.
Are they?
I put them in a like a macaroni egg salad last night. My son was here and he says, "What pickles did you put in these? These are really good." And I told him it was the lime. It's the first time I've used that recipe.
Is that
I
a
won't
Mrs.
use
Wages
I won't
recipe
use big
or ball?
cucumbers anymore, just little ones.
Linda Den says home, and there you are. So glad, but have to leave again to go out for lunch. No, I'm not going to twist anybody's arm and make them come in and stay.
I mailed all my blocks yesterday, so I'm wondering who will get theirs first.
Be kind of interesting to see, but some of them, there's so many of us that you don't hear about some of them when they get them, just the ones that come on here and tell us.
I know, yeah.
And Sharon J. Sheila, what kit are you making with the Harvest Wishes fabric?
I bought a kit from Stephanie Stitches, and she's got all those different colors that are gorgeous in it. And it was her pattern that she wrote, and she put some Orfil thread in there. She gave me some sharp needles and all the fabric to make the quilt top.
Okay. Well, you'll have to show it to us sometime when you're ready.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
I got to cut the beige background, and then everything else will be cut out. But I can't hardly cut sitting down. I have to stand up.
I do too. Yeah, I do too.
That's just the way I've done it. And
Janie Jane says it's nearly tea time. I need to go make me some iced tea. That's what I need.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Well, I've been drinking Gatorade.
Okay. All right. I think I've still got a cup of coffee sitting someplace, but it's time to make me some tea and switch to tea for the rest of the day because I think it's going to hit 100 today.
I made some sun tea the other day. I come across a big jar that you use for sun tea. I found it in my pantry, and I'm like, oh, let me try this. It took no time to make it out in that hot sun.
But you've had over 100 too, though.
We're having like 101 today. It's supposed to be that all week, but then the next week we're supposed to get a little bit lower.
What area are you in? Texas?
I'm in Oklahoma.
Oh, I know Texas is sure getting hit with a lot of over 100-degree temperature. And
I will create a spreadsheet and mail to the group. Maybe they will let us know what blocks they have received so far. But Laura,
I've been showing all mine.
Yeah, I have too.
I haven't counted them to see. Seems like I think Mona said she'd gotten 16, I think.
I don't think I had that many. I may have
somewhere around in there.
I've got several, but I'd have to count them to know. But I don't have the 28 yet.
Oh, and I've got one block extra because Julie is not in it anymore, so. And I just started putting them in envelopes. I didn't really, except there was 2 that I made for certain people, but all the others I just put them in envelopes and did it. I put tape on the back of those envelopes though.
Mm-hmm. I was going to, and then I didn't. Does anyone know how Frances made out? I think she made out pretty good, but kind of did this pop-up to hear from her, but she hadn't found us yet. She hadn't found us to come on here and tell us.
Well, she might be busy.
I know. Everybody don't stay on YouTube like I do. I have it playing in the background all the time when I'm in the kitchen or sewing or doing anything.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll have it because I have this little TV in my sewing room, and I'll put it on there.
And
I've got a Roku to it, so I can bring up YouTube.
And I used to do the Facebook all the time, but I've kind of just shifted a little bit away from Facebook.
Yeah,
I still
but the
have
only
to go
thing
on there
I do on Facebook, I'll send you an instant message.
Mm-hmm. And Sharon J says she has 10 so far. And Susan Munger's got 12. You having for tea time, Jane. And I did see Cozy Cottage was in here. I think I missed the first comment. And hello, Candy Hobart.
Oh, steak tonight. She's having steak.
Hey, sounds good. And Lisa's only received 8.
I went and counted mine. I've got 12.
Okay, that's about what I have, I think. But I'm gonna actually, when I take this quilt down in a minute to sew on it, I'm gonna hang mine up behind me. Is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. But it's in the snail mail somewhere, so you'll get it eventually.
I'll get it
eventually. But I couldn't understand, and I don't mind paying $3 to mail it. That's fine. But like Frances, hers was $1.50 and mine was $3. I mean,
I know. What's the difference? Yeah. Whoever the post office you go to, that's what it seems like, don't it?
I don't know. And I put gift on the side of it, and told her. And I told her what was in it. I said a piece of fabric.
We've all sent one quilt block to Canada, and what did it $1.50 to send it up there? Isn't that what it was?
Mine was $3. So it's just different prices.
Because everybody always said that you had to have international to send up to Canada. Well, I had put $2 worth of postage on one and took it into the post office because they said, well, it has to have an international stamp. And I said, I told her what I was told, and she said, you don't have to. You don't. And she said, here, I'll put you a fancy little blue sticker on there that says U.S. Postal Service, and that was it. So, hey, Nancy.
Yes, on my receipt that I got, it said 1 international stamp.
Okay. She didn't give me my receipt, so I know what I paid.
Well, she asked me did I want it, and I said yes, because I just wanted to look at it.
Well, yeah, I wanted to see too, but she didn't offer it, so I didn't get it. And I sent them all of them at the same time, so I knew what the total was. The total was $24. $24. $24.
That's right. Yours is $24. Mine was $30.
Mm-hmm.
But
and
it is. What
it ought to have been the same thing. Yeah, ought to have been the same, but.
I
And I
know.
told her that I wanted to send them just as cheap as I could. Didn't want no tracking, nothing, because I'd rather send another one
Somebody
if it
did
gets
tracking
off.
on theirs, but it was like when I got it, it was like $5 and
$5,
something.
yeah. So
And I'm like,
you guys,
no.
because I've been telling me if you don't get one, I'll just send you another one and hope for the best, because that's cheaper than.
That's what I'd do. Because I'm just making all mine out of scraps,
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like it's really expensive designer fabric.
Or mine either, and I like making them, and I think I've got a couple extra ones with bonnets laying around here that I can send.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one extra, and I did have 2 others cut out, but I just kind of put them in my scrap box,
It ought to be the same for everyone, but I don't think it is. Candy.
No.
Who is on the panel at the bottom? That's Dee at Homestead in the Woods. She joins us every once in a while.
What state is she in?
I'm in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I'm in the point of West Virginia, Kentucky, and Ohio.
Oh, okay.
And there's Tiffany with Canadian Family Life.
Tiffany, she's the one that I just sent the mail to. Did you get your envelope?
Hi, Nancy. Nancy, how many blocks have you got made?
Hi, Susan.
I just paid a visit also. Thumbs up by all you ladies. Thank you for coming by and visiting with us. They're talking about lobster and crab and steaks.
Oh, love lobster. Love crab too. I'm trying to get back over to the other side and give you a thumbs up. I always forget that.
And Peggy Land's in here. And I appreciate all you guys, but I'm still waiting on Francis.
There's Peggy. Good morning, Peggy.
Let's see here.
We got Corky's tea time.
Y'all give
Corky.
Yeah, I hadn't seen her in a while.
Y'all give Rita a thumbs up. It looks like there's 26 was on the other side, on the YouTube side, and I think there was like 12 thumbs up, unless mine just needs to renew.
Yeah, y'all give me a thumbs up. I'm seeing 29.
20.
Yeah, up here on that
29 watching, 18 thumbs up. Good morning, Corkies. Deb, I thank you for subbing.
You didn't miss us last night. We weren't there.
we didn't do one last night.
We played hooky last night.
We did, but we'll be back. I may be back on again tonight, on this morning, tonight, both. It beats watching TV, let me tell you.
Tiffany, did you get your letter?
Have you got those peas shelled yet, Rita?
No, not the peas. we ate the squash, and the tomatoes are caught up. Well, almost caught up until those that he picked yesterday. They've got to ripen a day or two. I don't want to put them in the jar till they're pretty and reds.
No, I wouldn't either. Because doing all that work.
I know. Linda's got 12 blocks. About the time I read that, I was going to say something. Oh well, I guess it wasn't. Important. Oh, I know what I was going to say. We've got a deer coming in now, eating on the peas and sweet potatoes. No,
no, I haven't yet. I ordered one of those looms that Rebecca uses to make her hats with, and we're going to have a tutorial on a live on my face or on my YouTube. In case anybody wants to learn how to do it.
Linda's got to work tonight, so she's gonna miss us.
Good morning, June.
Well, I did hear that the USPS Postal Service that their union had an agreement, and so they're not going to be striking.
Okay,
That's
that's
that
good.
was UPS, United Parcel Service.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah,
Sorry,
UPS.
I told everybody the other day, if you want something, you better order it before August 1st.
Yeah, so I'm glad they made an agreement because that could really hurt. Or it might give more business to FedEx. Who knows,
Well, when FedEx did their strike, they only UPS. It's just whoever you can get to deliver it.
Be frozen within an hour. I don't get my peas in the freezer in an hour.
Susan, I'm going to drop my link. If it will drop.
Well, this chat's going by so fast.
I know. Post office charge $1.59 each for the U.S. ones and $3 something for Canada. They want to charge even more at first, so I was happy to get it down to that price. Yeah.
Yeah. I had my receipt.
Yeah.
I don't know where I put it now. I had it earlier here. Who knows where it went? Oh, here it is.
Some of you might be getting a second chicken.
Yeah, mine was $1.06 for the regular ones.
I'm gonna try that. Can't hurt, can it? To hang Irish Spring soap in the garden.
I have never found anything yet that will keep them out. I mean, we tried something that worked for a while, and then a dove got in there, but. There's my link.
Yeah.
Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that.
So I guess $1.06 for each of the regular ones wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't.
If you all want to drop your link, I'll sub to you all because I know there's a lot in here that I don't know.
Have I made any more chickens with the bonnets? No, but I almost got yours ready to mail one to you this morning just because you asked for the pattern. But then Terry come in before I got your envelope made, so it didn't get mailed. The 2 bills got mailed, but not your chicken with the bonnet. But I'm going to get it to you, Linda. $31, but still no Francis.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't making the chicken with the bonnets when I sent all those swaps out. The next swap will I'll send chickens with bonnets. Corky's getting her sewing room back. Our house guest is moving out. Oh, I didn't know you had a house guest. Lisa's got to go. Husband will be home soon. He just found out an old friend had a heart attack. Oh, that's not good.
No, that's not.
Sorry to hear that.
Not good at all.
We've had 2 women in my Quilt of Valor group that's had a death in their families. No, 3.
Oh.
In about the last month, So.
There's Francis.
Oh, she needs the link.
Oh, it's at the top.
I thought I had it pinned to the top, but I'll put it again.
Yeah. It's at the top of the chat. I'm not seeing it now, so you may want to put it in there again.
I'm working on it. I think I got it.
She's gonna put it in again.
my computer's roboting.
Well, I think while I was doing that, I missed some growing in
Yeah,
grace.
sometimes I look for the link and they say it's in there, but they have to do it again because I can't find it.
Well, I scheduled this live just so we could hear from you, Francis.
Hey,
Everybody's
sorry
been
I'm
you.
sorry I'm late, but I've been dealing with something, me and John, this morning.
It's good. I've been waiting on you though.
Okay.
No, it ain't good.
Oh, well, okay.
All over her bedroom, all over my hallway.
No.
Yep.
Uh,
And I mean, the bathroom is right there, right there. I had to put her in the shower.
well, you just tell us how you're doing, and then if you need to go tend to things,
I'm doing better. He gave me a shot. I wrote you, and he gave me a shot yesterday. He told me it wasn't fractured. And
that's great that it wasn't fractured.
Yes.
Good to hear
and
that.
He was so easy with doing that. I didn't even feel it.
Well, good.
That's good.
But
you're kind of stressed right now. I can tell.
Yeah, very.
Yes.
He ought to see John. He had just took a shower. And I was wondering why her bedroom door was closed. And I went in there and there it was.
Yeah.
She had it all up and down her back. Her knee brace was covered in it. I mean, her shoes. I threw her shoes away. I said, I'm not keeping them. I threw her underwear away. One day she's not going to have no more.
Yeah.
And see, we were supposed to go this morning to social services, but we've had to deal with this.
Yeah.
And I knew I could smell her, and I said, she's not going with me until she gets another bath, because I just gave her a bath. And I don't know. It's just.
Sorry, Francis.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that we have to deal with right now, but hope we won't have too long.
Yeah.
Once we get to social services and do everything we got to do, and
yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, I can't take it no more.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. John said 3 years is enough.
Does she wear pull-ups?
No. No. John said she's fixing to start.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it'll take us to get her somewhere once we get this help from social service to get her on Medicaid.
Yeah, because some places may have a list. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of the places do for that type of person.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't know.
Will you reschedule your time to take to go check on this other stuff now, or when are you going to do that now?
I think we're fixing to go as soon as John gets himself together.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just hate that we got to take her with us, but we have to, because I said something to Brenda, but she never said yes, she would or nothing. Would take care of her. So I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It might be that they need to see her in person too. I don't know. I
don't either. She was with us last time we went.
Yeah.
And we found out she couldn't get Medicaid because of things that she had. Well, she don't have them things anymore in her name, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, are you going on tonight, Rita?
I will. Yeah.
I'll see you tonight, because she's going to bed early tonight.
I did this one this morning just so we could kind of check on you.
Well, I saw where you had put, let's check on each other. And I said, I can't go now. I got to do this. And I was
It's okay. I just thought I'd just see if you'd notice this and
Yeah.
hear from you.
Yeah, I did, and
We need to
it
see you tonight for your mental health.
Yeah,
you got that
Yeah.
right.
we'll check on each other tonight. Now, so.
Okay. All right, and I'm gonna go. We love y'all all.
I
Bye,
love you.
Bye.
Keep her in prayer for her meeting and for her situation.
My heart goes out to her having to deal with that.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's so hard.
We do. We love our Francis.
Well, Rita, I'm gonna go eat my lunch.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably going to get off here and go
I'll probably
back to
see you tonight.
Yeah, I need to go check the clothes in the dryer.
we all got to check on each other for a little bit.
Yeah,
This ain't getting it done. So
yeah.
All right. I'll probably see you tonight. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And bye all you guys in chat. I'm gonna go back to what I need to be doing. Peggy Lynn says, have a good day, everyone. Her heart and hugs to Francis. Read just another comment or two. Okay. Bye, y'all.